Welcome to this week's Transformers review, where we are starting another theme month, our first theme month of 2023. This actually was a month I did 9 months ago, in May of last year, called Beast Wars Month. This is Beast Wars Month number 2, and we're starting with Skywarp. But before we get to Skywarp, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week. First, back to the media at 48 South Loudon Street, and here in Winchester, Virginia, in the lovely Walking Mall, where you can find all your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems. And they got a lot of games to go along with each one of them. But also, at Back to the Media, you can find CDs, DVDs, Blu-ray, records, cassettes, VHSs. And for y'all that are born before the 1990s, cassettes and VHSs are what was us old heads used to watch video and listen to music on. So you get to see what that's like if you go over to Back to the Media. They also have comic books and Funko Pops. But if they don't have the comic books you're looking for, nor the Funko Pops you're looking for, you can go over to 115 South Loudon Street to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, which is where I picked up this guy at. This was actually part of a 2-pack with Cliff Jumper and Skywarp. I don't have Cliff Jumper just yet, but I did pick up this guy because, I kind of like the Beast Wars theme, so I like the animals they transform into, so I got this guy. And he happens to share a name with a Decepticon. And they are no relation. But, except for they fly. It's about the only thing they have in common. Because you got Skywarp is a Decepticon, and this Skywarp is a Maximal. But, more on that later. But, you could also get, at Time Travelers, you could get, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, everything at Time Travelers. And you can definitely check them out. And if you ever need comic books, you can go to 80 Williams Lane and check out 4-Color Fantasies and check out all their comic books from DC to Marvel to everything. So definitely check them out. And old titles, new issues, or old issues, throwback issues. You get new releases, everything here at 4-Color Fantasies, and you can check them out. And you can go. But this channel is a big supporter of mental health awareness, so please check out Dr. Robert C. Brown and his business of Healing Grace Counseling Services, where you get all your counseling needs met. And if you need any more, you can go to, Robert Brown does not have what you're looking for, you can go to Northwestern Community Services Board and get what you're lacking there, what you need help with there, and whatnot. And if you live in Winchester or the Clark County area, may I suggest the Bank of Clark County, where you can check them out and get all your banking needs met. So please do check them out. And while you're at it, if you need insurance, renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, car insurance, truck insurance, bike insurance, boat insurance, bundle insurance, you can go to State Farm. It's like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. I've been with State Farm for a couple years. They're very good. So go ahead and check them out. And so let's get to Skywarp. Like I said, this is Beast Wars Skywarp, where he's a Maximal, not a Predacon, or not a Decepticon. Because the Maximals are the descendants of the Autobots. But these guys are pretty awesome. So you can say he's beautiful bald eagle mode. Very good with the things. Kind of reminds me of Freedom from G.I. Joe. He's pretty cool. Very, very good design. Very good trips. He also shares the same mold as Air Razor that I did in my first Beast Wars month back in May of last year. So definitely check him out. So, but let's take a look at him in robot mode. So here's Skywarp in his robot mode. Pretty cool. But let's take a look at his weapons. He comes with the same weapons that Air Razor does, but painted in white. And he comes with two of them. You know, two nice little, I guess you would say missile launchers. But let's take a look at him in his robot mode. You know, nice sculpted little head, nice little noggin. It's got range of motion. It's on a ball joint, so you can get whole lots of twists and turns, and does a 360 and all of that good jazz. You know, and he does have arm motion, which is also on a ball joint. His legs, he can also on a ball joint, which you can go split, go forwards, backwards, all kinds of stuff. He can bend at the knee, go all the way in at the knee, partly due to transformation. And his feet can go up and down, twist around due to transformation. You know, pretty good range of motion. So let's take a look at him with his guns in his hand. So here he is with his guns in his hand. You know, he's a very good looking robot. I would say this is top tier. You know, but I kind of love Skywarp. Don't know much about him, because I never really watched the Beast Wars cartoon much. Even though I have all 3 seasons on DVD, but eventually I will watch it. But that is it for Mr. Skywarp, and that's for here on Cobra Island, until all are one. Tune in next weekend as we look at a Predacon. So, if that shall be cool. But until all are one. See you in the next one. Peace.